Okay, I wrote another spell. A tarot reader I really like gave me the inspiration to write the spell, and I'll link her in the comment in the description box down below. But she was talking about bay leaves and how they can give you prophetic dreams about who your true friends are and who's like betraying you. So I wrote a spell called the True Friend Smudge spell. And it's a smudge spell, so you're going to create like a smudge blend, and then you're going to burn it. And I'll get to the directions in just a little bit here, but first I'll tell you about the ingredients. So we have bay leaves, the key ingredient. We have sage, catnip, Marjoram, I guess it's pronounced, and rosemary, and orange peel, and cedar, and where's my ginger? I'm going to use this tea bag here of ginger. And then patchouli. I do not have any patchouli like wood, but I have patchouli incense. So I was thinking what I'm going to do is break up the patchouli incense and like crush it up in the smudge. And then I'm going to also have the patchouli incense burning. But if you have actual patchouli, then you could use that. And then I'm going to need a mortar and pestle to grind up the smudge, and an abalone shell to burn the smudge. You could also use your cauldron. I'm going to need a feather to fan the smoke, and an agate. Where did my agate go? There's my agate. I have a little agate here. And then the last thing I need is a little cloth bag. And I'm also using a candle. I'm using a green candle because green represents the heart chakra, and I want this to be a spell that has to do with the heart. I want pure loving intentions with this spell. So that's why I'm using a green candle. But the green candle isn't necessary. The only reason why I'm using the green candle is because I'm going to be burning a smudge, so I'm going to need to keep a flame lit for a while to keep the smudge burning. And then here's the directions. It says put all herbs in the mortar and pestle and grind them until they make a uniform mix of herbs. Add herbs to abalone shell and light on fire. Use a large feather to guide the smoke over your body. As the smoke starts to die down, add the agate to the ashes and stir. Put it in a cloth drawstring bag and sleep with it under your pillow for prophetic dreams about who your true friends are and are not. So it'll tell you who your true friends are and are not. And so let's get to grinding up our ingredients. I think I'm going to use 2 bay leaves, just because bay leaves are kind of the key ingredient in this. Bay leaves, I'm not sure exactly what the properties of bay leaves are, but this tarot reader was suggesting to use bay leaves for deciphering who your true friends are and your friends' intentions. Now I'm going to add some rosemary. And now some marjoram. And now some orange peel. I'm just going to add a little bit of orange peel. I don't want too much because it might be overpowering. Okay, and then we have our ginger here. Okay. I wasn't really saying what all these things do, but the herbs that I picked out really have to do with friendship and purification and clarity. So I want clarity on who my true friends are, and I want purification so that I rid myself of the people that are not my true friends. There's the catnip. The cedar. And lastly, the sage. Oh, wait, we need the patchouli too. Here's the sage. And then I'm just going to break off this patchouli incense. Now we need our mortar and pestle. Clear everything off the table and start grinding. That smells good. Okay, that looks like a nice good smudge there. So add that to our abalone shell. I want to smell this. Ooh, that smells good. Okay, so now we need some flame. I had matches. Frankincense is the scent of the match that I decided to use. So first I'm going to light this candle here with the match, and then I'm going to use the patchouli incense to light, and I'll put the match on the abalone. I just want to keep a flame going so we can keep this smudge burning. Okay, that went out. So we're going to definitely need more flame here. We need more flame. More flame. Not want to stay lit. I'm starting to get a little bit of smoke coming out though. I really wish I had like a taper candle that I could light this with, but I don't. Starting to get a bit of a flame going here. fan that smoke all over yourself. And think about all your friends. Think about all your friends while you're fanning that smoke over yourself. Think about who you think is your best friend. Think about who the people you think are your enemies. Are they really your enemies? Alright, I feel like I've gotten enough smoke on me, so I'm just going to let this burn until it dies out. And then once it dies out, I'm going to put it in this bag with all the herbs and ashes and the agate. Okay, so our smudge has completely burned out now. There's still quite a bit that's green, but that's okay because I don't really want it to smell too much like smoke if I'm going to be sleeping with it under my pillow. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some in the bag. Okay, and then I'm going to add my agate, and I'm going to put the rest of it in the bag. Okay, now we want to tie it shut, and then you just put it under your pillow and sleep with it under your pillow until you feel like you've had enough dreams to clarify who your true friends really are.